Wow, wow, wee, wah. How's it going, everyone? Coming at you with another Phase 1. I know a lot of people are doing this. Phase 1 opinions for Season of Discovery. Now, I went into this. I didn't play Season of Mastery. But I went into this, and I had a lot of fun. So you already know it's going to be mostly positive. Let's take a look at my first character. So going into it, I had a bunch of mates playing. It was fun. I wanted to play Druid, specifically Moonkin, because I know Moonkin sucks, and I wanted to spam Wrath. As you can see, though, I am Feral. You can probably guess why. It's really easy to get into raids as Feral because Wild Strike's based. And Feral does a lot of damage by itself. Yeah, I don't have the details for it, but it does good damage. And as you can tell by my gear, it's almost there. I didn't give a damn about the level working stuff, and all I'm missing is the shoulders and the tier helm. And unfortunately, I did not get the tier helm. But you know what? I'll take my 2-piece and I'll be happy with it. I got the weapon. That's the mainstay, right? The weapon was huge. The Feral, oh my god. I got rank 3, which was horrible. I'll go into why it was horrible later. I'll do the good first and I'll do the bad second. The good was, it was really fun, especially the runes and stuff. Like, I didn't look up the runes or anything. I went into it completely, well, blind as you can go, right? Because we've all played Classic probably before. But I went into it and I slammed out and got some runes and stuff. I remember trying to get the Wrath rune at the start for Druid on the first day, like on the first hour, running around the Quibble place. Running around, how do I zoom out? Okay. Running around, the Bramble Blade Ravine, whatever it's called. Running around there looking for the Druid rune, and everyone was like in chat going, where is it? That was probably one of the coolest moments. Like, there's not many times in WoW especially where the community comes together in-game to look for stuff. Like, not on the PTR and not just checking my head, right? It was really, really fun. I went through it, seeing all the cool rune locations, especially in the starting zones, was really cool because I have played Classic before. I have leveled in the starting areas and, like, you know, Wrath, all that sort of stuff, and you know, Premier Classic. So I know what, I was like, oh, this stuff's new, that's cool. And, like, I don't think any of the puzzles were, at least, like, early on, were really that hard. It was like, oh, there's a stone that you need to moonfire, and you need to do it to a bunch of runes, or here's a tree and you need to bring it a flower crown, which you found around the place. I thought that was really cool, like finding stuff, and like I'll go into my other old soon with my warrior and stuff, but for the most part it was really fun. The only thing I could complain about is getting the runes for some horde characters was really shit. Having to go to like Red Ridge and stuff, especially for like Warlock runes, Raging Blow runes, and Wild Growth runes, like going around a place like that was pretty AIDS. It would be a lot better if you were Alliance, right, because it's right there, but on the flip side, Horde does have access to better dungeons like Wailing Caverns and SFK early on. So it is a bit of both, right? Like, a bit of give and take. But overall, SoD was good. BFD I thought was really good. The only thing I could complain about was Keros. I'm not going to go on and say he was too hard. No bully. I would rather Classic be easy so you can just chill with friends. But Keros was definitely too hard compared to the rest of the raid, right? And at least initially before the nerfs. He was a monster. He was dust to dusting everyone, right? But even then, like, I still think BFD was very enjoyable. I'm curious to see how the gearing will go, because BFD gear is substantial, especially for cast, is substantially better. Like, this helmet is insane. Like, this neck's good, and so is the jewelry's really good because it's not that much at this level range. The weapon's insane, and the helm's insane, like, and especially for casters, shit tons of spell power. That's not really there until you're like level 50, but they're changing that. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, really fun stuff though. I don't have Life Bloom still. Heh. But yeah, really fun stuff. Moonkin was really fun. I really enjoyed Star Surge after they buffed it. It was pitiful before. After the buff, it's good. I'm gonna play it next phase for sure. For PvP, the one thing I will complain about, the rank 3 grind, if you don't pre-made it and go through BGs, was one of the most hard things I've ever done. I queued up 25 games in a row, and every single game, I think 23 out of 25 was against pre-mades, and you know how that goes. We almost won once against a pre-made. I think we ultimately still did lose, but it was actually a good game because that pre-made wasn't that good. But most of the pre-mades would win the first fight and then camps at GY until they win. It just sucks. It's not fun. And yeah, I mainly ganked a lot. I think I got to rank 2 just ganking in the open world. And I have a dishonorable kill thanks to people killing the civilian at Storm Strand. Lovely. But yeah, pretty good. I thought it was alright though. The World PvP was fun. Ashenvale was okay. Initially it was terrible, but they buffed it. Well, they changed it rather, so you actually had to kill stuff, and people don't interact with each other, sadly, but I could see what was done there. I think the Ashenvale event was really cool. Shame there wasn't more PvP, but yeah, that's it. Logging my warrior, though, just play warrior. I had to tank a lot of BFDs just to get the runs going, because there wasn't that many tanks. Warrior tanking felt like shit. At least AoE. I guess that's just how it is, though. Single target's okay, you just spam Devastate, though. It wasn't the most insane thing in the world, but as you can see here, my gear's okay. I did way less. I did most of my BFDs on my Druid as Feral. For this guy, I did about maybe like 7, 8. But I had a lot of fun. I actually really like, I will say, for Warrior especially, that's probably the biggest glow up. I really enjoy Warrior's interactions with the runes. Excuse me. Warrior's interactions with the runes. It's really fun, like, you actually change the playstyle other than just the traditional, like, dump your rage on, you know, get high, dump rage on heroic strike, and then execute, or at this level, because you have bloodthirst and stuff, right? You're doing more stuff with your, whirlwind, you're doing more stuff with your rage than just, like, nothing, right? Like, you want to get to 80, then juggle between, like, about, like, 60, 70 to 80 to keep getting your, consume by rage procs and spamming rage and blow and cooldown, so you don't overflow rage. I think that's really cool. I actually really like what they've done with Warrior with runes. It's changed it a lot. It's playing a bit more like it's playing kind of like Wrath Warrior, but not entirely. It's just fun. It's nice things like this sort of stuff's like new. It's fresh. It changes how Warriors played a little bit, right? But overall, yeah, I enjoyed Arms Warrior tanking. It's just a shame I didn't get to do more of it. I leveled this a bit late. Never saw the sword, by the way. Not dropping any of my runs, but yeah, I mean, it's cool. Didn't PvP on this guy because I have no interest in PvP as a warrior. And then lastly, the Shaman. I was leveling as Enhance. I'm planning to go Enhance for this next phase, but Enhance right now is terrible, absolutely dog shit. So I eventually, at about level 21, 22, I swapped to Elemental, and it was amazing. Lava Burst, it destroys. The entire class is Lava Burst, it feels. I did a BFD, and I'm going to show you my impressive DPS. There we are, 60. I went in there fresh. I had no gear. I did the whole run and got this. This Mubar guy, the Druid who did less DPS, who did 12 DPS. Yeah, is that a Moonkin? It might be a healer, actually. It is a healer, so never mind. The healer outrolled me on everything. Literally everything. But I did get the legs from him that he didn't roll on, so that's based. But other than that, yeah, this was fun. Shaman was fun too. Enhance was terrible, but, you know. I think the runes as a whole, like, for example, Lava Burst is carrying Shaman. And Shamanistic Rage is really cool. Overload is really cool. Like, it's cool. It's adding it to, you know, I'm hoping, sorry, that casters will be stronger next phase, because they're getting a lot of their, like, cast speed reductions, like Lightning Mastery, or, like, for Moonkin, you're getting a lot of, like, good talents that'll interact with Star Surge, and you're getting Eclipse too as a rune. The runes seem really, really good for casters. I hope it's there, because at the moment it's pretty melee dominant with a bit of Hunter. But it was really fun. Just going over my progression for the characters, and yeah, please, I agree. Heal that guy. He needs help. But yeah, that's it. Phase 2 coming out soon. I might post some videos about that. Just wanted to do like I felt like doing a Phase 1 opinion. And overall, really good. Really impressed with it. Hopefully they don't do too much and make it hopefully they try something new and they just don't just make it like Wrath of the Lich King. Not that that's terrible, right? Because we're still playing classics with a bit of updated talents and abilities and stuff, but it'd be cool if like they tried something new rather than just copy pasting Wrath talents. But in the end, I still have a lot of fun. A lot of the changes they've done for Classic SoD have been really good. Like changing the BGQ so your pre-mades are more likely to fight pre-mades. That's an amazing change. A lot of the balance changes are probably good. Like, they have been tweaking it so Moonkin hasn't just been all... Yeah, Moonkin especially has not just been left in the dust. And yeah, hope to see you in the next videos. And for those who only care about retail, yeah, I'll be still uploading those. So, see you around.